Hello, welcome to Ian's Bricks. I'm Ian and today I'm going to be unboxing and building and reviewing this set here. This is set 75308. This is the R2-D2 and it's 2,314 pieces, so quite a big set. This set was released very recently in the beginning of May 2021. I'm really looking forward to building this. I've had it for a couple of weeks now and just haven't got round to building it. So let's have a look at the box first of all. So as you can see, it's a fairly large box, but I will be able to show you the side of the box here, which just shows you the little profile of R2-D2. And on the back there's various things to see on this particular section here. If I just sort of zoom in a little bit, let's just sort of show you, we have some of the movie shots here of R2-D2 from the Star Wars films, and as we move up, there's the build itself. There's a couple of things at the top left hand corner as well, which just show you a couple of the features of the actual set itself. That looks pretty good. So let's get this open and see what's inside, shall we? Right, let's get this open and see what's inside. So we have a couple of tabs, plastic tabs. Right, it's my favourite bit. Oh my goodness, okay. Alright, wow. I think that's empty. Yep, all gone. Wow. Okay, so we're getting a box as well as all these bits as well. Let's also get this box open and see what's inside here. Goodness. And that's empty as well. Good. Right, and there's the instruction booklet and the one sticker that you get in this particular set, which is just here. Right, let's get this rearranged so I can show you the bags in a little bit more detail. Here we are then, lots of different bags of Lego. So we have 13 numbered bags altogether, although you do get duplicates, so you get a couple of bags for 4, for example, and 11, and I think 6 as well. So you actually get more than 13 bags. You also get a couple of large loose pieces like this, which didn't fit in bags. And let's have a look at the booklet. So really nice thick booklet here. Got some stuff about R2-D2 and 50 years of Lucasfilms. Great picture there of the droid. Why we love R2-D2. So lots of information, lots of pictures. Very interesting. Oh, here's the guy here. What was his name? Kenny Baker. There we are. Fabulous Kenny Baker there in the actual machines. Amazing. So some really good pictures, and then it just goes on to the Lego build here. Tells you which parts make up the actual build. 9, 10, 11, 12 and 13. Fantastic. And if you just go all the way to the end, there's that's what it looks like at the end. Oh, there we go, nothing particularly on the back. So really nice booklet. And then we get the one sticker. So this is the sticker that is sort of the UCS collector sticker here. Just sort of zoom in so you can actually read what that says there. Right, so let's get cracking then and get this built and see what it looks like when it's finished. So here we have the completed model, and I think you can agree that this looks pretty good. Let me just turn the whole thing round so you can see what it looks like at the sides and the back as well. The back looks pretty good. Obviously the head spins round as well. It's really loose as well, so that really spins round well. Let's just turn it back to the front there. I think that's the way it's supposed to go, that way round with the red on the front, but it doesn't really matter. There's quite a few features to this as well. So if you may have seen on the back that there are these two little pieces that stick out here. So what you can do is you can, so you can see it all, is you can push them. There we go, and you can push both sides as well. Now they don't come out all the way, but you have two little pieces, a little screwdriver thing and a whatever that's supposed to be. I know they're in the films, all this kind of stuff. And as well on the front is you also have these two little arms that can come out as well. Oh, I've just broken that, never mind. There we are, that one goes that way, that one goes that way. Okay. And also in the head we have a couple of pieces here. Remember which bit's which now. I think one is here. There we go. So that comes through there and can turn around and has got little blue bits on there. So it's a spy-in camera. I think that's what that was supposed to be in the film. I do apologise if I'm not getting all the items from the film right. And the other corner lifts up, and inside there is just this piece here. Oh, fuck. Oh. There you go, just do a close-up of that there. And that fits neatly back in there. And we can pop the lid on, which is very clever. It's just a fairly simple build. And we just pop that back on there. Let's put all that back in. I think that's pretty much everything that we can see here. But the main feature for this is the leg. Now I keep getting this wrong. I find it a little bit awkward. You can see that the whole model is fairly wobbly. It does wobble quite a lot, but it's in a way it's sturdy. It's not going to fall over. It's just sort of a bit, the whole thing's a bit loose and a bit wibbly, which I think is designed like that, so it's not too rigid. But if you, now I always get this wrong. Let's see if I can do it in one go. If you lift up and then move him back, there we go. The leg comes out. So we have R2-D2's third leg there. And if you can see, if you look at it from a side view, now it always falls back there like that. There we go. If I just pull it out a little bit further, yeah, mine always seems to go. Anyway, if you sort of do that kind of thing, you can have him on a really nice angle, so he's sort of looking. Now there are no wheels on the bottom, so on the bottom of R2-D2 are just. I can lift this up with making too much of a mess. There we are. You can see the bottom. It's literally just some studs, some rounded studs here, and hopefully you can see a little bit more inside R2-D2 as well. And to put the leg back up, all you have to do is put him straight again, lift up, and it just clicks into place. There we go. So here we have the internal workings of the R2-D2. It's very complicated. So you started off by building this middle section here as bags 1, 2 and 3. And it's all sort of Technic pieces. What you do have, I don't know if you can see that at the side, but there's a couple of rubber bands, one here and one on this side. And it just forces this black piece here, if I can get my hands so they're not showing in the way. If you pull that down, that will release the leg, and the leg, if you just pop it back up again, it will just click back in place and hold in place. So literally by moving the R2-D2 forward, if I can do that, it's not going to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's it. Tip it back. You see how gravity takes hold, and then it just slots back in. So let's just do that again. So tip it back, there we are, and the whole thing just pops down like that. Very clever. You can also take the headpiece off. So the headpiece was the last section really to build, and you can hopefully there take it off in one piece, just to sort of show you the internal workings. It all attaches on to this rotating piece here, and you can see some of the internal pieces here. So you have the piece that comes up is just this here. There you go, that's sort of how that works. And obviously the bit that fits here, and that should just, oh there we go, that just pops off there like that. And then you have this little piece inside there, which fits in quite nicely. There we go. It's a really nice build was the head, I thought. I thought it's very clever. I mean, it's still not perfect. I mean, you've still got a few edges and things sticking off, I think. But I think generally it looks pretty good. And you can pretty much have it on any way. I think that looks really, really good. So just show you the internal mechanism again. So here is the plaque that you get with the set. We have one sticker in the whole set, which is this here. Which I think a lot of these larger sets do. We have the small R2-D2 in Lego form on the top there, and this here is a printed piece celebrating 50 years of Lucasfilms. This is just on an angled piece here, which you can sort of angle different. One goes down, one there like that. Just sort of show you how that looks on the back. So I think this is a really good set. It's my first time at building a Star Wars. I mean, it's not an Ultimate Collector series, but it's that kind of genre, a sort of a large Star Wars set. I think this I had to buy because I'd seen the original version, which I think was back in 2012. Really liked it. Never really got it. But this version I think is so much better anyway. Sort of the more rounded head. Still not perfect, but I still think it looks pretty good. And the whole sort of retractable leg thing, it's a little bit faffy I find, but it does work quite well. I just think it looks really, really good. And I'll show you what it looks like in my display cabinet as well. Here we have R2-D2 in my display cabinet then, so I had to raise up one of the shelves, but it fits in really nicely. At the moment I've got the Burrow by Harry Potter next to that. It probably won't stay like that forever. Maybe I'll put more Star Wars things. I think it looks pretty good. I'll just sort of show you the rest of things. I've not really changed anything around since last time. All the Harry Potter stuff and Winnie the Pooh at the top there. But I think that looks really good. And also what isn't really nice, I have it on that side there. Once I close the doors, there we go, you can actually see him through the glass as well, which is really, really good. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and comment if you haven't already. If you haven't subscribed as well, I'd really appreciate if you do. Thank you all for all the subscribers that have subscribed recently. Anyway, thank you for now. As always, take care.